Purchase your tracks today.
Stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. That's how I get these days. Yo, got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. How I'm feeling these days. Yo,
Purchase
it's
your
the
tracks today.
government's way. Sick of the stress that I feel each goddamn day, yo. Feels like I got much weight on my shoulders. Damn. Cold alone. Rolling the streets. Got things to do. Very hungry, need to
Purchase
eat.
your tracks today.
Why I gotta feel this pain each day? Arguments keep coming my way. Stressful from the family status, job, business, you know, man. Always coming straight to you. Like he's trying to get the flu. Oh, make you feel sick, wanna drop. Submit
Purchase
to
your
a
tracks today.
Never that though. Shoulda just fully attacked them. Family status be a problem. Friends be a problem. Running up and down, need a doctor to solve this pain. Why is it coming to me yet again? Every day I live in stress, yo. Goddamn, now I know
Purchase
what's
your
best
tracks
though.
today.
Taking time out. Gotta take time out. Taking time out. Gotta take time out. When you feel your head's about to break. Leave, yo. When you feel your head's about to break.
Purchase
Time
your
to
tracks
leave,
today.
yo. Don't let them people get you down. I learned the hard way. Clownish. Left him looking like a sandwich. Kind of pain he can manage. Now I have to handle the damage. Please come and lock me up. Just today, interviewing all over that day. Come out this morning.
Purchase your tracks today.
Damn. You know.
7DS, Demigod, stressed out.
Yo, what's going on, peeps? Been a little minute. Just come to give y'all a little update. Not so much on the matter, you know, those guys. You know what I'm saying? Can't leave that up to you. And I hope y'all do whatever you need to do. And if you don't, then there's already something in the works. Like people already know to. All right, let me just give a brief little breakdown kind of thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As for them Super Saiyan gyms and shit, you know what I'm trying to say? They get caught when they get caught in it. I don't know. But listen, man ain't got time for this shit no more. I actually thought I could make time and just start, you know, dragging people, you know, exposing people and shit. I haven't got no time for all that shit, man. So boom, just gonna leave it to y'all. But pay attention. The virus is spreading. The word is out. People are being honestly removed. Academics is under a lot of fire right now. Do you understand? So it's hot. Do you understand? I would suggest those pedos like Super Saiyan Jim and shit, keep their mouth shut, stay hidden. Do you understand? But then again, I would also suggest that they get their head licked off. But that's the news basically, right? So people don't think people like Jimmy's relevant. You understand? They don't think it's relevant like that. But there's people that have got eyes on certain people. You understand? Now the thing is with Jimmy, he's not a content creator like that. So he's deemed as just a troll pedo. He's a nobody. Do you understand? Where the whole energy is on content creators right now. That's why they're getting removed, disrespected, and beaten up in the street. Do you understand? So your boy Jimmy, Super Saiyan Jim, might just dodge your bullet. Do you understand? And plus he's old as well. So people, they're looking for those with the energy. They're looking for those that have got a number behind them where they're promoting grooming and pedophiles. They're the ones they're looking to take out. Not these little minions, these little nobodies with flying helicopters, beeping their cars. You understand? But that's not to say if they get caught slipping along the way, they won't get their head licked off. Who knows? That's still a possibility. But that's not their look. That's not what they're looking for. Do you understand? They understand there's loads of pedophiles on YouTube. They understand this. Groomers and pedophiles on YouTube, but they're looking for the heavyweights. They're looking for the ones that are causing the rumble. You understand? So that's why Academics is done. He's done. He's done out here. He's trying to still go live right now and talk on other things. He's done though. Absolutely done. Get me? All those people, not just black people, white people too. Do you understand? That be talking some crazy shit. They're gone too. Everybody's been. Hey, listen. If any of y'all wanted to be alive to witness black people get their power back, it's right now. Y'all are in tune to this YouTube shit, into the dumbass arguing sectors. No, you need to go and look at black people. They got their power back. They're taking their music back. They can get me. And they're saying anybody wants to come into any of our kind of business, they got to pay. So it looks like black people have got their mojo back. Do you understand? And I like the way they're attacking this pedo and grooming energy. I love that. I love that. They're all making songs. Everyone's getting up and dancing and shit. They're just disrespecting pedos right now and groomers. I love that. Energy's crazy. Energy's crazy. So I don't know, maybe after they get rid of the YouTubers making noise, they might focus on the trolls. Who knows? They may just do that. But, you know, like Super Saiyan Jim isn't causing any waves out here. Do you understand? And he rarely goes lives. So it's hard for people to, like, you know, keep an eye on him, like, you know, pay him close attention and shit. Do you understand? Get me? He's like, you know, undercover. So I've just come to tell y'all the news. I've just come to tell y'all the news. It's hard for me to even come and go live and drag this clown and anybody else. My days are mad busy. So I wanted to come live, just let you know, just in case some of y'all thought, I don't know what y'all thought. I just thought I'd come and live, let you know what's going on in the background. Yeah, like, y'all take care, because I don't know how often I'm going to come around and speak to y'all. I really don't. I'm finding it harder. It's turning harder each and every fucking day to come and find time to even speak to y'all. And the thing is, I know I could go live for like 5 minutes, you know, and speak to y'all for like 10 or 5 minutes. But no, man, yeah, I don't like doing that. You know, I like to come and give y'all the goods, rant, get me, talk positive shit, give you knowledge and shit, get at the demons. And there's no time for that no more. So listen, all you old folks out there, you know what I'm trying to say? Stay away from these guys. Don't be too pally with them. Because, you know, now that this is all up in the airways and that, they are looking. Don't be standing out like a sore thumb now. Don't do that. That would be a big mistake. Because, hey, somebody's looking for somebody to bring in as content. Even these little minions could be that. Even little minions like Super Saiyan Jim and shit could be anybody's content. All it takes is for one of these bigger YouTubers to get hold of these, and they've got content, and then the hourglass and the eye is going to be on them folks. But the thing is, with Super Saiyan Jim and shit, he's a nobody. That's certified facts. He's nobody. So it's pointless to look for until he actually comes under the radar of many. You understand what that means, innit? Yeah, you actually make it in the kind of news and shit. So it's that kind of thing. But other than that, he's a troll. Other than that, he's just a troll. So they want the big fishes right now. They want the big fishes. You understand? But they know where Super Saiyan Jimmy's at. You know, they know where he's at. I don't worry, Jimmy, right? I didn't try and make out like you're the big gangster of the pedos. No. I said you're just one. You're just one. You're just one. You're not the big honcho pedo guy. You're not that guy. You're not. You see how honest I am, Jimmy. I'm an honest guy. I'm not gonna go make up lies and give you some kind of false ass title. If anything, you're the retarded version. You're the one that gets the less kids out of the rest. See how I'm honoring you right now, respecting your name. I'm showing you got no game. You understand? If anything, you're the one that just takes pictures, you know what I'm saying, with your helicopter. Yeah, you touched one or two, but you know what I'm saying? Less than the rest. So I'm respecting you, Jimmy. But at the same time, I had to put notice on if you Americans ain't gonna do it, someone has to do it. So your name is definitely on blast, nigga. And pay attention to the content that I've showed you, then you might get an idea of who is looking out for you. Then again, you're not that smart, are you? So, and I won't say looking out. Well, yeah, I will actually. I will say that. I will say looking out because it can't be anything else. But yeah, you don't make too much noise like that, though, Jimmy. Do you understand? But there's bigger fish to fry, you know, Jimmy. There are bigger fish to fry. Do you understand? And you're just a weasel amongst the twigs, amongst the leaves, nigga. You are lesser than, you're somebody that I would like to bully. Do you understand? Do you understand? Get me? Like, I'm being real. I'm just being real saying all this to you, Jimmy. I'm being real saying all this to you. I would like to do what you've done to others back to you, but 10 times forward. You're that kind of material. Do you understand? But anyway, I've done what I can do when it comes to these subjects. Obviously, I could do much more. But at this point in time, I've done what I can do when it comes to this subject. You understand? Like I'm saying, they want those that are noticed. They don't want no. Well, I'm not going to say they don't want that. They want their time wasted on something good. Shall we say that? They want the time wasted on something good. Do you understand? But until you come under their umbrella, then I guess you get away with it, young fella. You understand? So anyway, on that note, I'm going to go. Y'all take care on YouTube. Don't know when I'll see you again or if I ever will. And I don't really care for that. I don't really, just like y'all don't care. I don't care either. You understand? Remember, I'm just a news reporter in this bitch. Do you understand? So whether I see y'all again or not, it don't really matter. Whether you're arrested and your kids are protected, I guess that don't really matter. Yeah? Does that make sense? Because if y'all ain't doing nothing about it, then it don't matter, does it? So, well, I hope it does matter. I hope you get rid of these people at your community. I hope you follow what the younger guys are doing and stop being so old and worthless. I hope you stop standing and protecting something. I hope y'all do something before you die and see God in the sky. And he has to ask you why you didn't do shit. That's what I hope. That's what I hope for you people. You understand? And if not that, then go right in hell. Anyway, shout out to the ones with good heart, good spirits and shit. Enough love to y'all. Carry on about your day. I just wanted to come and tell you, boom, boom, boom. And if I don't ever see you again, take care, you know, and God bless. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say, man. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Enough love. Take care, yo. Yo, for the pedos and shit, go die. You know what I'm saying? Or hopefully, you know, someone from your community will see you. You understand? I hope this whole pedo subject blows up even more than what it is. And it can't even get any more bigger than what it is. You understand? It's crazy right there. You need to stop listening to this dumb part of YouTube and go and actually listen to what's going on in real YouTube. You understand? They're coming for people like you, Jimmy. Just you're a little fly on the map, though. You understand? You're just a little fly on the map. But anyway, yeah, boom. I'm a love and leave, y'all. I really haven't got that much more to say. Got to go and take care of some shit. And I've got other arguments to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Peace, though.
Yes, demigod, stressed out.
Yo. Yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. That's how I get these days. Yo. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. How I'm feeling these days. Yo.
Purchase
It's
your
the
tracks today.
government's way. Sick of the stress that I feel each goddamn day, yo. Feels like I got much weight on my shoulders. Damn. Cold alone. Rolling the streets. Got things to do. Very hungry, need to
Purchase
eat.
your tracks today.
Why I gotta feel this pain each day? Arguments keep coming my way. Dress code from the family status, job, business, you know, man. Always coming straight to you. Nike's trying to get the flu, oh. Make you feel sick, wanna drop. Submit
Purchase
to
your
a
tracks
cop,
today.
Never that though. Shoulda just fully attacked them. Family status be a problem. Friends be a problem. Running up and down, need a doctor to solve this pain. Why is
In fact, before I go, do you want to see some posts that I had on the side that I thought that y'all need to know? I could do that actually, because I don't even know if I'm gonna, and it's gonna be old by the time I do show them. I might, before I leave, I might just show you some posts and shit. Okay, I'm gonna carry on rolling this spliff though.
Yes, demigod, stressed out.
yo? Yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stressed out. That's how I get these days. Yo. Got me stressed out. How I'm feeling these days. Yo.
Purchase
It's
your
the
tracks today.
government's way. Sick of the stress that I feel each goddamn day, yo. Feels like I got much weight on my shoulders. Damn. Cold alone. Rolling the streets. Got things to do. Very hungry, need to
Purchase your tracks
eat.
today.
Why I gotta feel this pain each day? Arguments keep coming my way. Dress code from the family status, job, business, you know, man. Always coming straight to you. Nike's trying to get the flu, oh. Make you feel sick, wanna drop. Submit
Purchase
to
your
a
tracks
cop,
today.
Never that though. Shoulda just fully attacked them. Family status be a problem. Friends be a problem. Running up and down, need a doctor to solve this pain. Why is it coming to me yet again? Every day I live in stress, yo. Goddamn, now I know
Purchase
what's
your
best
tracks
though.
today.
Taking time out. Gotta take time out. Taking time out. Gotta take time out. When you feel your head's about to break. Leave, yo. When you feel your head's about to break.
Purchase
Time
your
to
tracks
leave,
today.
yo. Don't let them people get you down. I learned the hard way. Clownish. Lifting looking like a sandwich. Kinda pain he can manage. Now I have to handle the damage. Please come and lock me up. Just today, interviewing all over that day. Come out this morning.
Purchase your tracks today.
Damn. You know.
7DS, demigod, stressed out.
What is going on? You ready? What the fuck is this? You cheating on me with a fucking man? What the fuck? How the fuck?
Which one's talking? This might be the scariest thing I've ever seen on the internet.
Oh shit! I thought that finished. I played it again. I thought it finished.
What is going on? You ready? What the fuck is this? You cheating on me with a fucking man? What the fuck? How the fuck?
Next one.
Which one's talking? This might be the scariest thing I've ever seen on the internet.
To introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with page 55 from the committee's interview with which took place on July 17, 2023.
First, it's not a translator. This lady sitting right behind this lady, she's speaking, she's mouthing the same words, but even her mistake is mouthed by her.
Of matters first, I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who...
Now, I'm going to have to blank out some words because TikTok, but if you guys are over here, you might hear the words. This is so bizarre. Anything that she says, she is mouthing the same thing, even mistakes. So again, who is the one that's actually talking? And she notices the camera and all of a sudden covers her mouth. What's going on?
Leave this interview and were to suggest or imply that when you said the was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the
Something is among us right now that we cannot understand. And I think that's evident, especially off my research of, transferring and moving consciousness, all the studies in the book, The Eradical Mind. But I must say, where in the world would they get that kind of technology or knowledge? Let me know what you guys think below.
Crazy.
Wait, this can't be true.
Coca-Cola just
right?
signed a 5-year, $1.1 billion deal with Microsoft. 5 years ago, it was discovered that there were fluorescent nanoparticles in Coca-Cola. Now, if I were a conspiracy theorist, I might think there were more to this partnership.
Now, according to reports, Microsoft and the Coca-Cola Company have announced a 5-year strategic partnership to align Coca-Cola's core technology strategy system-wide. So it is said to enable the adoption of leading-edge technology and foster innovation and productivity globally. Using Azure OpenAI service, Coca-Cola is currently exploring the use of generative AI-powered digital assistants. Now, did you know they have found nanotechnology in Coca-Cola and in Pepsi products? Have a look at this. The biodistribution study in major organs indicated that the NPs were easily accumulated in the digestive tract, and they were able to cross the blood-brain barrier and dispersed into the brain. Questions, and of course suspicions, have been raised in recent years.
Hold on, I'm just uploading more. Just uploading more. It's uploading right now as we speak. Shouldn't take a minute. Although he's taking some time, yo. Damn, this is taking a time. Why is it taking so long? Okay, let's go.
Did y'all notice?
MLK was a motherfucking agent. At first he ain't know it, cause really they played him. They showed him the front of the building, they tell him the back was burning. But the secret they gave him, he tried to reveal it. Go back and listen to that I Have a Dream and the speed that he gave on the night before they killed him. He climbed up that mountain and seen the promised land. That boy was a Mason by writing. They sealed them documents forever, but I know Masons in Atlanta know better. They said he would kill cause of prejudice, yeah, but they lied to you. Here I come with that shovel on, yelling fuck black history. Ain't no black history, see, they gon' know about me. You gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide, I am not afraid. Hop about that K, oh yeah, free the guys, they went out of state. Yeah, I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Yeah, fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. They don't want you to remember this, you not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians, you went to war with the French and the British, man, quite frank.
Let me ask you a question before we commence. What do you think of what Donald Trump's done about removing Black History Month? What do you think about that? I heard something's being reserved for those that are truly black slaves, like relatives. Something's being reserved. I can't remember what's being reserved, but Donald Trump's reserved things like Black History Month and all like black, I can't remember the name, but he's only reserved those that are related to slaves. So that's why he's removed Black History Month, because he's not applying to everybody, just for those. I don't know why he's done that. I don't know. I don't get it, but yeah, whatever. Let's go to the next.
It's a child. Whether you're right or wrong doesn't matter. It's a child. What is the definition of prepubescent? It's a child. No. It's a child. No, it's not. It's a baby that is not ready for marriage. No, it's not. It's a baby that is not developed mentally, sexually, physically, emotionally. No, it's pre. Thank you. It's pre, which is before. The key word, transition. Pre is before. Google it. Pre is before. Google it. Everyone knows that pre is before. Why was he presenting marriage to a 6-year-old in the first place if she wasn't ready? Look, even in Pakistan, when you're 0 years old. You're not answering the question. I'll answer the question. If you're saying that she wasn't ready at 6 years old, why are grown men presenting marriage to her if she is not ready? Firstly, when it comes to traditions back home, and let me tell you something. No, you're preaching. Both of you have been talking. I don't care. I'm talking now, okay? That's not the way. Because you said that fathers know their children more. I disagree with that. Because fathers are away at home. It's the mothers who suckle and wean them that know their child. I was with my mom more. Yeah, Islam says that. If you not were with your dad's more, that's fair enough, but that's not general. Well, you don't know that pre means before. So what are you saying? No, you said pre is transitioning. Pre is before. Pre is before. That is transitioning to pre is before. You don't even know what pre means. So who are you correcting? It means before. Exactly. No, because I corrected you. What is your point? But you're saying pre is transitioning. But do you understand the Islamic? I don't care. Pre is before. Don't talk about Islam. But regardless, no, we're not hypocrites. We're not hypocrites. We're not hypocrites. The fact of the matter is, Muslims around the world are applying the Iddah today. Muslims around the world are applying the Iddah today, which allows you to marry and divorce children.
Let's go to the next.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but the calendar wasn't the only thing that they messed with to get you out of energetic alignment. They also messed with the time. The start of a new day is not at 12 a.m. It's at 6 a.m. Like the start of the new year is not in January, it's at the end of March in Aries season. So let me break it down to you. The sun is usually rising around 6 a.m. and this is the start of the masculine cycle. This is when you're going to have the most energy and the most liveliness throughout your day. That cycle goes from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. At the same time as this cycle starting, a biological process happens in your body where it releases serotonin. Serotonin is a hormone that helps us to wake up. Gives us the energy to jump out of bed. It gives us enthusiasm. It gives us creativity. It's the energy of action because the masculine cycle is the activity cycle. Once 6 p.m. hits, it ends this masculine cycle and it moves to the feminine cycle, which is from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. During this feminine cycle, that's when your body is preparing to go to sleep, or that's the rest cycle. It's a great time for introspection. It's a great time for planning because the feminine energy is about your inner world where masculine energy is about your outer world. 6 p.m. is usually around the time when the sun is setting. So what starts to happen in your body at that time is that your serotonin is actually transmuted into melatonin. And melatonin is the hormone in our body that helps us go to sleep. So instead of telling you the truth that there's only 12 hours in the day and then there's 12 hours in night, they tell you that there are 24 hours combined in both of these cycles. Because if they had told you the truth and they tell you got to be at work at 5 o'clock, you got to be at work at 6 a.m. and that is the start of the morning cycle, then you'd be less likely or less inclined to want to do that. Not only that, if they told you it was only 12 hours in a day and you were meant to give them 8 hours, you would be less inclined to want to do that as well. So they don't tell you the truth and they make sure that you're at work during that waking cycle where you're in that activity where you have the most energy so that you're working for them during that time, squandering that energy or helping them to build whatever they need to build.
And just remember one thing, ladies and gentlemen, you don't learn nothing from here. Nothing but bullshit, talk shit around here. No knowledge, no nothing. Remember Super Saiyan Jim told you all that? You don't learn nothing from me. You understand? I just argue like you like, right? No knowledge comes from my channel. Let me delete that one because it must be bullshit, right? Ignore that shit, yeah?
Did you know that the Great Pyramid is almost perfectly aligned to what is called True North? Still think it's a coincidence? Well, did you know that the Great Pyramid sides are on the exact line of the equator? And the 3 pyramids of Giza are perfectly aligned to match the Belt of Orion. When you look at all the facts, it doesn't take a genius to understand that whoever built the most accurately aligned structure on Earth was not a simple people group using primitive methods, but incredibly intelligent workers.
Say less. Say less. Let me delete that one.
How you feel about the situation that Diddy in? Let's say this. Something else is going on. They didn't raid, they searched with a warrant his premises on the West Coast, right? They searched his premises on the East Coast in Florida, right? On the same property that the premises was located that they searched in Florida, he had a second mansion. They didn't touch that one. Why not? And when they walk out of there, they got a small trash bag and they have a medium-sized cardboard box. What was it they seized that would fit into those items? I have a sneaking suspicion from my background in criminal defense that what they seized was some evidence that was very incriminating to other people. Now, after they seized the evidence, they had no probable cause to arrest him on any crime. He hasn't been indicted. They talked to him at an airport before he got on a private jet to fly to an island that has no extradition agreement with the United States. Have you heard anybody trying to prosecute him? Not at all. So what did they do? See, the feds are interesting. Who served the search warrant? Homeland Security. Now, what the hell do they have to do with that? That's a FBI mandate.
Next.
I'm saying back to them, like, just trust me. You guys don't understand, right? Like, we've been lied to. Trust me, you'll see what's ahead. They're going, buddy, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we're just going to come back up around the other side of the globe. You know, they're telling me we're going to hit the Indian Ocean, Australia, right? They were thinking in terms of the global model. But this is where it gets crazy. You know, as they realize I ain't stopping, one of the other pilots says to me, he goes, listen, you land that thing now, we sign an NDA and go home, act like this never happened. But go ahead, continue forward if you must, but just know it's a one-way ticket. You ain't ever coming back.
What did you do?
What I set out to. I could see the wall by this point. There was no turning back. And as I fly over the wall, the other jets behind me just hit wide pivots to turn around, and the pilot radios me one last time. He goes, crazy son of a b****. Good luck, kid. And I mean, look, I just soar off into no man's land. I'm baffled. I'm seeing land masses that have never been accounted for. The navigational equipment on the jet is no longer working, but I know as long as I stay due south, I'll reach Panthea. I'll reach the Dark Continent. And lo and behold, 30 or so hours later, sun goes down and it never comes back up. I start to drop my altitude to get a better view, and there she was. I saw the dark lands. I saw everything that Hemington had spoke of. Look, I landed the jet on a clear landscape, and before I even had a chance to get out, there they were. The Pantheons Hemington spoke of, stepping in slowly. I mean, they were literally surrounded.
You know what I hate? When they cut it so short. I was just getting into that shit. I was getting into that shit, yo. I want to know more, man. The must whatever. I hope he's alive and well. Let's go to the next.
12-year-old created air filter that removes 99% of viruses and funded $11.5 million. Check this out, y'all. Check this out.
Eniola Shikumbi says one day she wants to be the president of the United States, but first she's making a difference right here in Connecticut.
I'm just blown away by these kids, and Eniola is fabulous. She wows every room she's in front of. She's a real rock star.
In 5th grade, she and her classmates in Middletown worked with a group of scientists to build an air filter that removes cold and COVID viruses.
What it does is that the air goes through all the sides and it comes out on the top, so it filters in and out.
They brought their design to the Environmental Protection Agency to prove it worked.
It showed that the air filter took out over 99% of the viruses in the air and that it was effective.
This stuff is more effective than a lot of the commercial products that are available in the market. A lot cheaper and a lot more effective.
Today, Connecticut's State Bond Commission unanimously approved $11.5 million to further Shakumbi's initiative.
Every time I see young boys and young girls doing great, phenomenal things, I'm going to post it because they don't see themselves doing enough great and phenomenal things out there in the social media world. They don't see it. All they see is pop your booty this, shake your booty that, gang banging, drugging. They see all the negative stuff, which is programmed into the algorithms. That's why when I see stuff like this, I do videos on it and I post it in hopes that the parents would take this video and share it to their kids. I know their kids got phones. You 11, 12, 13 years old, you have a phone. So I'd be hoping that the parents see videos like this and they share it to their kids to let them see and let them know, like, listen, there's more to the world, there's more to you, there's more to us than shaking your booty, gang banging, hating on each other, unaliving each other, being negative to each other. There's more to us than that. So in order for me to try to crack the code just a little bit, because I know eventually, the algorithm is going to shadow ban a post like this. Eventually they're going to shadow ban something like this because they don't want our kids to see stuff like this. This is why our kids don't see this stuff in their algorithms. I can guarantee you 99% of our kids that have phones have not seen this post, don't know nothing about it, don't know nothing about this little girl doing what she's doing in Connecticut. Don't know nothing about it. But I bet you 99% of our kids have seen the latest NBA YoungBoy post, or the latest Lil Durk post, or the latest Megan Thee Stallion post, or the latest Cardi B post. And no shame against none of them. I'm not saying there's any shame. I'm just saying, just the stuff they feeding our kids is not for them. They should be feeding this kind of stuff to our kids on their algorithms. So that's what we battling. We all got the power. We all have a platform. We all got the power to post and to talk about whatever we want to talk about. I choose to talk about stuff and post stuff like this because it ain't no more stuff like this out there. Do y'all remember back in the day we had good TV shows that highlighted family values and education, like the Cosby's and Different World and stuff like that? All that stuff is gone. They done got rid of all the stuff that, that can possibly change the minds. This stuff can possibly change a mind, change one of these young kids' mind and have them go a whole nother direction when they was going this way. This one post can possibly help one person out there. Right? And if that person, it's really not helping one person, it's really helping generations. It's really helping a family tree. Because if this post right here help and change one person's mindset, when that person get older and have kids, what do you think they're going to teach their kids? And when their kids have kids, what they going to teach their kids? So just one post like this can possibly ignite something in one of these kids that can really change generations to come, man. It can possibly change generations to come. I know it might not get everybody, but if it just get one, that's good enough. So for me, I'm going to continue to post stuff like this because I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. And we just need more stuff like this to get pumped into the algorithms. So y'all make sure y'all share this with your kids. Let them see this. And kids, take notes. There's more to you. There's more to life than just the twerking, the being promiscuous, than going out there showing your body to the world. There's more to you than that. I know that's all they pumping you through your algorithm, and imagery controls mind. So I know that's all you see and that's all you're following. But there's that stuff. There's a whole nother side. All right, there's a whole nother side to life, y'all. There's a whole other side to life.
Shout out to that guy. 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 How many times have I said the same words that took all the goodness out? You know, there used to be good black shows, bringing up families and shit. And I've said that about the UK too. Shows like the Desmond's Barbershop, it showed black family values, going to church. They've removed all this shit. I've said this, so shout out to that guy, man. Because he sees what I see. You understand? And posting good shit. But posting good shit don't go nowhere on YouTube like this, does it? Huh? Am I wasting my time even showing this shit? I think I am, you know, because I'm in the complete wrong motherfucking niggery section. Let me delete that though. Delete. Boom. And next one.
This mold is springing up this fast, but what you're finding is all over the UK, all over Canada, all over the United States. And so when I realized, when the Lord opened my eyes and let me realize, and that there is an association with the fog and the moisture, we are being doused with moisture that's now producing mold. But this is what I want to let you know. So I was wondering, okay.
Wow. So whatever's in the fog is making like there could be fungus growing inside people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Be careful, y'all. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are under attack. Be careful. Let me delete that one.
Are you from the old timeline or are you from the new timeline? Let me ask you, where is your...
Oh, shit. Sorry, I have to pause. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. And please, if any of y'all got time, if any of y'all are due to go to the doctors, right, have a heart check and see where your heart is. But she's saying, us old school, all our hearts are on the left. The new school, you know, all these people that are into all this old tram, whatever, the new era, the hearts are in the center of their chest. What the fuck? Anyway, sorry, I won't spoil it. Listen to this.
Are you from the old timeline or are you from the new timeline? Let me ask you, where is your heart? Okay, so let's talk about these Mandela effects that had me freaking out for a long time. Apparently, the heart is no longer on the left side of the chest. It's straight in the middle. If you don't believe me, Google it. And if you are saying it's always been the middle, well, you're from the new timeline. In our old world, our heart was on the left. Okay, you ready for the next one? Our kidneys. In our old timeline, our kidneys were in our lower back. In the new timeline, the new world, the kidneys are up, almost behind the lungs. I know, it's insane. And whoever's from the new timeline, please stop saying it's always been there. No, you're new. Our two worlds merged together between May and September of last year. Now, I truly think that when the CERN turned on the kaleidoscope and they were monkeying around with the God particle, I think they shifted us in a new timeline and we merged. Some of us are from old Earth and some of us are from new Earth.
Crazy. Some of y'all probably thinking, what the hell is she talking about? I beg you, do your research and look it up. So what did she say? You can go to Google right now and see that the heart's in the center. We all know that our hearts are on the left-hand side, right? So if this is true, what the hell's going on? If this is true, what the hell is going on? Is this happening all through the drugs and shit that they're giving us? Or is there some kind of merge with a world, what she's saying? Let's go to the next.
If you only use I am affirmations, you are only working with the root chakra. So each chakra system has its own affirmation, and I am is associated with the root chakra. So let's go through all the chakra systems and their different affirmations. So root chakra is I am. Example, I am free to shift into peace and calm energy whenever I desire. Let's move up to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is I feel. Example, I feel peace knowing that the universe has my back. Move up to the solar plexus. The solar plexus is I do. Example, I do not chase, I attract. So move up to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is I love. So an affirmation with I love. I love every cell in my body and they love me back. So the throat chakra is I speak. I speak my truth and honor my boundaries. The third eye chakra is I see. I see abundance all around me. The crown chakra is I understand. I understand that in order for me to protect myself, I need to let go of anyone that disrupts my peace. So make sure and try and include some more of the chakras in your affirmation work.
I hope you understand the chakras and how to control your own chakras in your body now. In other words, say nice things about yourself. Don't be so down. Say nice things. Love yourself. Love your body. Talk to yourself. Look at your body and say you love yourself. You know, try your best to stay in a good mood. Anybody put you down, remember something good about yourself and focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself and your body will live longer. Anyway, let's keep going. Delete that.
Wait, this can't be true, right?
One for the masses and one that hardly anybody ever heard about. If you want to talk about a secret, that's a real secret. The secret was really buried by Constantine in Rome when they rallied around trying to save Rome and created a rallying point around the teachings, the outer teachings of Jesus. Now, those outer teachings is what was taught in the Christian church. The inner teachings of what he taught to his disciples, encoded in symbology, was not taught to the masses. And those particular things that were not taught to the masses are really the real secret of life and of the universe and of the power of the mind. First of all, this secret is not a secret. This secret has been taught in New Thought churches for decades and decades, probably for the last 100 years. There is no secret. That's baloney. All of those are basically based upon visualization, focusing, and so forth, which is primarily what this so-called secret is. In other words, they have borrowed this from what we call the New Thought field. And where did the New Thought field come from? It originated with a man called Parkus Quimby. Where did he get it from? He got it from Eastern metaphysics. Where did the metaphysicians get it from? They got it from the mystics. Where did the mystics get it from? From higher states of consciousness. The great minds had in common the great mind. Let me repeat this. The great minds that are listed in the so-called secret had one thing in common, the great mind, the mind of the universe and universal intelligence, which was being channeled through them, which was influencing their thinking. When we call and think about this idea of a secret, the secret is, I've made my notes here as far as what was presented. Keep the mind focused daily on what you want. Picture daily what you want. Keep positive thoughts, meaning energy. Keep positive feelings, meaning energy, because positive feelings are greater than thought energies. Concentrate on what you want rather than to be negative and say what you don't want. All right? Because you're an energy field, giving off energy into a total energy field. All right. I've been teaching this for 50 years. There's nothing in all of that that's wrong. Nothing in that that's wrong. Everything is right. So it's, in a sense, this secret has exposed people to, yes, this is how the mind operates. It's operating on the basic idea and concept of like attracts like. Now, if you don't understand that in terms of human beings, I've given an example over the years that goes something like this. Let's take love as an example. If you meet somebody, it's like a portion of your unconscious runs out of your body and meets a portion of the other person's unconscious that comes out of their body. They exchange conversation. Then they hop back into your body and they give you a green light or a red light. Now, let's suppose that you're neurotic as hell. So, like attracts like. So what do you have? You have a neurotic person attracting a neurotic person.
So, do you understand all that, everybody? Because I already gave you the answer. The same answer I just gave you before for the last video is the same thing. Love yourself, positiveness. But you know what holds us all back? Drugs and differences in the way and the things we believe. That's hard for us to connect. Differences, different teachings. Everyone's got different teachings and shit, you know. But anyway, it's same topic, same basics. Love yourself, man. Just love yourself. That's the big secret.
$50 billion is how much money we spent building a pyramid and a city on the other side of the planet. It's called Astana, Kazakhstan. And the pyramid that we built is in the middle of it, right in the heart of the city. It houses 200 delegates, and ironically, there are 200 fallen angels. But if you click inside that building, you can go to the boardroom, which has a round table where all 200 delegates get to meet. And if you disagree with them, there's a hole right there in the middle of the table, and you can see all the way down to the floor of reconciliation. And I guess that's the hole of peace. And that's next on the trumpet. The United States were some of the first people to even invest their money there. This is just one of many buildings they built. Circular 200-seat chamber for world religion meetings. Chapter 3 of the Book of Enoch, Fallen Angels, tells you all about the 200 angels that descended onto Mount Hermon. Mount Hermon is where that happened. And if you go to the Book of Enoch, you can see that those 20 names that it mentioned right underneath that verse, they were leaders of tens. So there were 200 people that descended right here on top of Mount Hermon. And the United Nations decided this is right where we need to build a base, on the 33rd degree parallel. These people right here. And he will gather the nations. And no, I'm not talking about the Pope. Look at that logo right there. That's quite simply the 33rd degree. That logo shows the Earth divided by 8 sections, and each section is divided by 4 other sections. 8 times 4 is 32, and the center section makes the 33rd. There's a lot of people on that same page. Now you're going to start seeing that 33 show up everywhere, like in the buttons on his cloak. They represent the years of Jesus' life. The 33rd degree is where Jesus transfigured in front of the disciples. The 33rd degree is where the Masons built the Tower of Babel out of bricks. And yes, if you work with bricks or stones, you are considered a Mason. Charleston, South Carolina, home of the Masons. I love that these guys think that they are the oldest fraternity of men. You're not the oldest fraternity of men that swore an oath. That was the fallen angels. And they called it Mount Hermon because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. That book is in the Library of Congress. And this book is right on my shelf for all of us to read. And in the Sermon on the Mount, these are Jesus' words right here. Verse 33, in case you weren't paying attention. Again ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. The men of old time are spoken of right here in Genesis chapter 6 under the wickedness of the world. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. Jesus goes on in the book of Matthew and says, But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne. Swearing in on the Bible now has a whole new meaning for me. And when they take the oath of office, well, this ought to be great. These are all Jesus' words in red, right there. You don't have to subscribe to get any of my work, but I appreciate the support. But if you click on my link tree right there, and right there, it'll take you to where all of my documents are free for you to download and print off for yourself. You know me and my family love you, so like and follow the trumpet for more. And in Jesus' name, have a blessed day.
You know, can I be honest with the whole world? This is the first time I'm going to be honest. I never did ever believe in Jesus. I mean, and what I mean is like Bible stories, any kind of religion. I thought it was all fake, man-made. But if they're showing you paperwork from the Anunnaki and they're saying Jesus in there, I don't know what to believe anymore. I was taught growing up as a kid, religion is a lie. So I never believed in Jesus. I thought it was all just a story. But he just mentioned the Anunnaki, and in the same breath mentioned Jesus as well. I just don't know what to believe with this world no more, man. I don't know what to believe. Like, I believe in God, but the little story stuff as well, I pushed to the side. Could it be really true then? Jesus Christ, was he real? Was he real? Was that all real? Wow. Because I'm a man that stays researching, and like, I know a lot about the Quran, or a lot about the Bible, and I've always took the stories and left it to the side, thinking that's the man created that. But I keep hearing things about Jesus. I keep hearing things about Jesus. And I say to myself, but he's supposed to be fake. But how come he be mentioned there? And how come he's mentioned there as well? Was he real? Was he real? Wow. Interesting. I've got 20% left. I'll tell you what, I'll go and get 3 more. I've got so many videos backstage, so many, at least 50 more. I'll grab 2 more. And then we'll call it a night, because I'm on 20% left of the. Okay, so I got 3 more. Still got 22% left. 3 more should take care of it. And after these last 3. I don't know. Like, I believe in God, the Almighty, the one true soldier, But the stories, I've always pushed to the side, man. Because there's so many demonic stories within the stories, like, I just don't entertain.
Welcome to the age of fuck around and find out, part 2. This isn't politics as usual. This is business, hardball, no smoke screens, no illusions, just action and consequences. And in the last 24 hours, the deep state just found out. All federal prosecutors handling January 6 cases fired. Computers locked, walked out by security. The FBI assistant director overseeing January 6 investigations, gone, along with 20 field office leaders who thought they were untouchable. Remember the 51 intelligence officials who lied about Hunter Biden's laptop and meddled in the election? Banned from all federal buildings. John Bolton, John Brennan, blacklisted from government property permanently. And federal employees, there's no more remote work. Show up or you're fired. U.S. official just got indicted for selling trade secrets to China. Pronouns? Banned from all government communications. And here's the big one. Every single one of the 2 million federal employees just got a resignation offer. This isn't a warning. This isn't a negotiation. This is a purge. And it's just the beginning. 11 days in, and the swamp isn't just draining. It's being dismantled. This is the age of FAFO. And Washington just found out.
Donald Trump ain't messing around, yo. Donald Trump ain't messing around, yo. Gotta give it to him on that note. He means business. He said even before he gets into office, he's making changes. And now he's right now in history, is marked down in history for doing the most before getting into office, and the most within a certain amount of days being in office. Like, God damn, this guy means business. Can't blame him though, can you? Hold on 1 second. Let me just delete those last 2 videos.
The myth of vaccines, that A, they are safe, and B, they are necessary, and that they eradicated childhood disease, that is a myth. They've never been tested for safety. There are no placebo-controlled trials. They always put in the control group the immunogens that's in the vaccine. So vaccines typically have a protein and then an accompanying substance, which you call the adjuvant or the immunogen, which stimulates an immune response. Those adjuvants, whether it be aluminum or other substances, those by themselves are dangerous. And so when you put that in the control group as well as the experimental group, and you say that the side effects are similar so that it's safe, it's a sleight of hand trick. It's extremely deceptive. People have been screaming about this on the sidelines, that for the last 40 years, they refuse to do a true placebo-controlled trial like with saline. And the other thing that people have to recognize is if you look at the history of all the childhood illnesses that we vaccinate against aggressively, they almost all were nearly eradicated before the introduction of the vaccine. We're all left with the impression that the vaccines stop childhood illnesses. That is not true. Almost all of them had reduced to extremely low levels due to sanitation and hygiene development and some antibiotics. But the truth about the vaccines is really stunning. And, you know, after the study of the history of the vaccine,
Sorry, so I was looking for a certain video that I wanted to show y'all, but I can't see it. Which video was just playing now? I don't remember.
Here's what they're hiding from you. Why are there underwater pyramids in Japan? And why are they exactly like the pyramids in Egypt? This could change everything we know about ancient civilizations. But that's not even the craziest thing. In ancient Japanese texts, there are cryptic references to a sunken civilization, saying, "The structures beneath the waves hold the secrets of the ancients." These pyramids were made thousands of years ago. So who built them? This is where things get scary. In recently analyzed ancient documents, these underwater pyramids were said to be not natural formations, but man-made structures created by an advanced civilization known as the Anunnaki. The texts specifically mention that the Anunnaki, who also built the Great Pyramids of Egypt, constructed these underwater pyramids as part of a vast network to harness and control the energy of the ocean. However, once the Anunnaki left Earth, their advanced knowledge was hidden, and only a few people have immersed themselves in the experience of discovering what is behind the story they told us, such as the author of Know the Only Truth, who in his book reveals the hidden knowledge of ancient civilizations and the advanced technology that was used to build great monuments that we see today. If you want to go deeper into this topic, I recommend you to go to the link in my profile.
He believed the best way to prepare for the next pandemic is to predict it by creating it. Of course, Tony argued this was science. Tony believed that science is supreme, and the more you do of science, the higher up the mountain you go.
There was a paper that stated that there was no evidence for laboratory engineering. There's a section called Figures and Data, and it's empty.
And this is where it gets really weird.
I don't have the authors right now, but we can make that available too.
He's referring to the paper that was written by those guys from Slack.
I find it incredibly hard to believe that he would not remember people that he spoke to on the eve of the pandemic.
We have willful, deliberate misfeasance that likely caused a pandemic, killed 20 million, and cost $25 trillion.
That's the crazy thing about it. When they're going around killing all these people, right, they're losing money at the same time. They need people to earn money. I don't know. Weirdos.
Check out this new police technology.
There's a shocking new development in police technology that I'd like to tell you guys about. It's called ODIT. It stands for On-Device Interception Tool. This tool requires the police to get a warrant Once they have that general warrant to use the ODIT technology, they install a device on your phone, and we don't know if it's in real life or whether or not it's remote, but nonetheless, it allows the police to monitor your use of a phone in real time. This means as you're typing and sending text messages, signal messages, receiving videos, sending photos, no matter what you're doing, if this technology is installed on your phone, the police can watch in real time as opposed to after seizure of the device. Keep that in mind when you're using your phone and deciding how you're using your phone and what you're saying.
Technology is getting crazy. Technology is getting crazy. Can watch you type in real time. Madness. All right, so I'm done. Let me delete that. Boom. I'm not done. I've got plenty more, but I'm done. I ain't got enough battery power shit. And yeah, that's enough. That's enough wasted knowledge for today, I think. So y'all do what y'all do best, and I'll do what I do best. Blesses.
Yes, demigod, stressed out.
Yo. Yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. That's how I get these days. Yo. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. How I'm feeling these days. Yo.
Purchase
it's
your
the
tracks
government's
today.
way. Sick of the stress that I feel each goddamn day, yo. Feels like I got much weight on my shoulders. Damn. Cold alone. Rolling the streets. Got things to do. Very hungry, need to
Purchase
eat.
your tracks today.
Why I gotta feel this pain each day? Arguments keep coming my way. Dress code from the family status. Job, business, you know, man. Always coming straight to you. Like he's trying to get the flu. Oh, make you feel sick, wanna drop. Submit
Purchase
to
your
a
tracks
doctor.
today.
Never that though. Shoulda just fully attacked them. Family status be a problem. Friends be a problem. Running up and down, need a doctor to solve this pain. Why is he coming to me yet again? Every day I live in stress, yo. Goddamn, now I know
Purchase
what's
your
best
tracks
though.
today.
Taking time out. Gotta take time out. Taking time out. Gotta take time out. When you feel your head's about to break. Leave, yo. When you feel your head's about to break.
Purchase your
Time to
tracks
leave,
today.
yo. Don't let them people get you down. I learned the hard way. Clownish. Lifting looking like a sandwich. Kind of pain he can manage. Now I have to handle the damage. Please come and lock me up. Just today, interviewing all over that day. Come out this morning.
Purchase your tracks today.
Damn. You know.
7DS, demigod, stress.